got issues about what the air quality in the tire is, whether it's toxic or not. So I'd like to check with some other dive experts and see what they think about it.
Okay, fair enough. And we'll have the contents of a car tire analyzed and see if the stuff is safe to breathe.
So to plunge into this one, they'll get some expert advice. Return to the pool, call in the crane, and take the car for a dive. But first up, is the tire air even breathable?
So we brought the tire to a lab that analyzes toxicity levels. They're going to take a sample of this and tell me if it's okay to breathe.
One thing's for sure, Adam will never tire of playing around. Inside, an air sample is taken from the tire for testing.
What we're going to be doing is attaching the bag to our instrument. It's going to go through what's called a gas chromatograph, and in a gas chromatograph it takes that complex mixture of gases and separates it into the individual components.
Have you ever analyzed air from a tire before?
Actually, we haven't. I'm not sure what to expect.
So this is like exciting stuff, right?
This is cutting-edge science, right here.
The gas chromatograph gets to work sniffing through the tire air. And thanks to the wonders of editing, the results are in. Toxicologist Jim Embry delivers the good news. There's nothing poisonous. Although a solvent has registered, it's still safe to breathe.
That's by far the chemical with the highest concentration here. However, that is in a very low concentration. It's equivalent to 2 parts per million.
Right.
And that won't cause any adverse health effects whatsoever, even if you were breathing it for a long period of time.
Also, there's not much bad stuff about the good stuff that we need, like oxygen.
There may be one area where there's a problem, because oxygen is only around 13%, and normal air is right around 21%.
So the tire air is breathable with almost no toxins. But there's a significant drop in oxygen levels. Will this drop be enough to bust this myth?
All right, Jimmy, we got all the information that we can get about this tire thing. I think it's time to go out to the pool. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's holding us back for your lungs.
I cannot tell you how cool it is to have a job where we try things that only action movie heroes do.
And for Adam to put his action hero ambitions to the test, it's back to the Campo Lindo High School pool. While the team sets up, Adam runs through the game plan.
If I can stay down for at least 2 minutes, hopefully my goal is 2.5 minutes, then we know that I have achieved exactly in real life what you've seen the action heroes do in the movies.
Adam psychs himself up to take the plunge. Once under, he must remain calm and composed. It'll take at least 90 seconds for the pressure differential to equalize. Until that happens, he won't be able to escape.
I can't believe that this is my job.
On Jess's signal, the crane lowers, and wheels touch water.
Okay, we're going down. There's that familiar sound.
As the car sinks, Adam gulps one last lungful. He stays zen as the car settles. Soon the pressure equalizes, and Adam hops out. So far, so good. But now comes the tricky part. Can Adam breathe from the tire to stay under until the baddies have left? Adam gulps the bubbles as they rush past his face, but he's in over his head, and soon grasping for the emergency air.
안녕.
How do you do it? I felt the car settle. I opened my eyes. I swam out. I still felt like I had plenty of air left. Got around the tire, pulled off the tire valve. Tire valve was cleverly shaped to depress the trailer valve, and I caused some water on the first breath. I tried it again. At that point, I just didn't feel like I was going to get anything, so the safety diver was oxygen.
Maybe, but the Mythbusters have never let kind of dodgy sink their schemes.
Before we call this one totally busted, although it seems pretty unlikely to me, I'd like to give it one more try.
And who are we to deny you, Adam? The Sodom Sedan's ready for another dungeon.
This time, Adam's going to stab the tire with a knife. Why that's going to do any better than the Schrader valve that's built into it, I'm not sure, but we have to, try all our options.
Here we go again. Adam's going under once more, and this time he's armed. By the time Adam punctures the tire with his pocket knife, he's been holding his breath for more than a minute 40. This time, air surges from the slash. Adam tries several times to inhale, even turning down the emergency air for one last gasp attempt.
Plenty of time. Get out the tire. We've got plenty of air coming out. Breathing out of that. It's just really difficult. Like getting, not a lip lock. Like getting air coming in. I just kept on getting water. There's no way I wasn't getting water. And given that, I couldn't take a really deep breath.
And these were ideal conditions. If this happened in real life, your car would most likely be at the bottom of a river or a lake, not a crystal clear swimming pool.
It's going to be dark. Visibility's going to be cramped. The car might be upside down. Your heart's going to be pounding. You're going to have a bloody face. We got to call this one busted.
Yeah, it's myth busted.
어머! 삐는 다시 꽂아주면 거북이를 태울 수 있겠다. 그래, 거북이를 태워보자. 자, 여기다. 거북이를 태워보자.
The new Sony Alpha with flexible live view screen.
왜? 엄마. 거북이.
Incredible India.
엄마 해볼까?
Have you had some good news? You're smiling more. What are you so confident about? What's going on? Ah, I see it now. You drive a
오빠도
Hyundai.
해보래요.
Hyundai makes